it down. First group of today, and it is definitely going to be a banger. Of course, we got Bilal with the Brian. Top one,
You don't
right?
got dreads? Those are dreads was ignorant. Yeah,
like
I've never had dreads
Okay,
before.
okay, Twitter. What do they know? Either way, Atif coming up, definitely one of the best players in the world. We were talking about this last night about just how ridiculous Atif is as a player. And obviously, we just heard Milosh kind of point out his achievements. Just recently coming from Evo, my man definitely has something to prove. He's definitely been Mr. Consistent, as Bubsy said before, but he has not gotten that big victory to kind of like let people know exactly where he stands at on this mountain of Tekken 8 supremacy.
Exactly, just coming off second place at Evo, but there's so much pressure on the stage. He got second here as well last year. Bilal, I just spoke to him before this started, and I asked him, how do you feel about the match with Atif? He said, I think I'm confident here because I've beaten him before at the pre-Evo dojo event that happened. So I'm confident that I can do it again. So let's see what happens. It should be fun.
We're going to see. I'm interested. I want to know who Atif goes with. I mean, my man got the fresh cut, the beards lined up. Oh, he came to play today.
He came for his trophy pictures. It's got to be the Anna, right?
I mean, look, man, the best Anna in the world, if you ask me. Definitely, I feel like if anybody is going to be the leader of this, coming into it with the character, it's going to be him with the Anna. But that's if he goes to the Anna. We've been seeing him go to multiple characters. Are we asking for?
He just played the Brian in Saudi Arabia. Bilal's a Brian player. What's the odds he gives up the Brian mirror match here to kick off EWC?
You know, it's funny.
It's not happening.
It's funny that you say that because I think people don't understand just how good of a player Atif is. He can play a bunch of characters at a super high level, but do you risk that by playing up against a character specialist like Bilal in a situation like this where elimination is literally on the line? I don't think so. And I could be wrong. And I could be wrong, but
that exactly is the pressure of Esports World Cup, right? There's so much on the line that you cannot second guess these decisions. So players that have multiple characters, right? It's going to be such an important decision which character you choose to go with first here.
Okay. Well, I'm really interested to see what happens. Remember, man, people will be eliminated from these groups, and not everybody is going to make it. So it's actually pretty scary to even be at this point. 32 of the best on the planet when it comes to Tekken 8. And look, I'm going to tell you right now, obviously Atif is definitely one of the men to beat, but then you also have Arslan further along down the line. And there's a lot of competitive nature that's still left between these two, especially with the stories that we talk about. This happened from EWC even recently and the TWT building up to this point. So look, this is a great kickoff to what is definitely going to be a crazy tournament.
I mean, let's just think about last year's EWC. Arslan Ash didn't make it out of the group stage. Right? Huge upset. And Atif, of course, he made it all the way to the grand finals. It looked like he was unstoppable. And then Ulsan, bouncing in his seat out of nowhere, just shuts him down. Like, absolutely stops him. Like we've never seen it happen before.
And nobody expected it. I mean, me and you were calling these matches, and we still were in awe. Like,
absolute awe.
We did not believe it was going to happen. But once again, you literally highlighted it just a second ago. That's the pressure of EWC. Big money on the line. These clubs definitely put a lot of faith into these players, especially considering this isn't like the typical game. This isn't the TFT. This isn't in one of these other games. This is, you're on this stage by yourself representing the team, and you know Bilal is feeling that. And that's another reason I feel like he should be confident, because like you said before, he's already beat Atif. I feel like if anybody's in the position to beat him, it's going to be him, right? Or Arslan Ash, or somebody that's taken him out before. But that's not many people. There's not many people that's beating Atif.
I think, you know, the pressure of the stage is my big question mark for Atif here, right?
Early today,
yes, sir. In terms, he does fantastic until those grand finals, and he's come away with so many second-place finishes, and I got to believe that that is because of the pressure of the situation.
Yeah. Oh, it's good night, Rebecca. Ciao, Buck, Jizzy,
someone like Bilal, who is familiar with him in the first round, I'm real curious what happens here.
Well, gonna get into it pretty soon here. Bilal, another world traveling player, obviously definitely kicked it off when, you know, we got to see a lot more Pakistan really get out there and show what they got. But here we go. Game number 1, Tekken 8 Esports World Cup 2025. We're on our way to a new champ, or maybe a return. Bilal versus Atif.
Here we go.
Oh, man,
Brian versus Anna.
Such a good low poke, good range. Only minus 13 on block.
Oh, nice.
2 Lotus streams in 1 sleep cycle. Holy, it was just like that.
Use the armor. Do not let her get away with just pressuring you. And look, we already talked about how strong this character is. Bilal doing a great job of keeping Atif at bay, but that could turn around at any instant. Engage.
Yeah, here comes the heat from Anna. Heat burst back from Atif.
Oh, wow. Looked like he tried to use that snake eyes early, but got clipped out of it. Yo, the booty bump. Big combo. Look, if anybody's got these Anna combos, Atif has got these Anna combos. Not going to get the kill, but There it is. Just to close out. 18 seconds left on the clock. And look, he was holding up
These
defense.
pro Tekken players, the commentators really got no downtime.
Man, and Bilal, he's been fishing for these counters.
Doing
But he keeps on getting
great job.
regular hits against Atif. I don't know how he's doing it. Sick parry there.
Got the Snake Eyes power up too. Yo, and I like that. He's making sure he has it in the chamber at all times. That way you have to second guess your offense going up against him.
Yeah, big life lead right now. Here comes the heat burst from Bilal.
Up forward two.
Attempt.
Oh,
Hey.
wow. Just clean crouch to get up under there. And this is going to be a full combo. Heat still on the table. Wall's right there, so it's not going to get the kill, but the mix-up's going to be crazy.
Oh, it's the wall stand 3. Careful here. Anyone's round. He survived the poke. Oh my gosh!
Down
Froze.
back to close it out. Jeez, dude.
Yeah.
And he had that round in the bag.
He had it. Bilal froze up a little bit at the very end, and you can see he tried to shake it off. He knows he hesitated too much. He had the sidewalk in the back. He's hesitating again.
Oh, once again, he has a couple of instances where he definitely could have closed out the round, and even getting these big hits, and now Atif is getting comfortable.
You can see Bilal is playing on the back, but he's just trying to back that way. He's lost over half his life in the first 10 seconds here.
And look, down 4-1, while standing 3, cannonball straight, big counter hit.
Yeah,
Here
he
comes
needed it.
Bilal.
Combo, not going to get anything, but here we go. Heat first extension.
Oh, wow, Wall's right there.
Nice
Roll
low
down the
parry.
taunt.
Holy shit.
Let me get this wall. Big
Hey,
damage.
hey.
Up 4-2. No, he's going to take the Oki.
He wanted the taunt setup. I like the attempt there. Got to be careful. Atif patient here. Taunt misses.
Look at this pressure.
And Atif bringing it back anyway.
He ducks.
Game
Gets
one
hit,
going
goes for the
Atif,
mid
yep.
to close it out. Game number 1 goes to Atif. You can see him talking to himself about some of the situations there. Bilal had a few instances where he could have made something big happen. And like you said, just a deer in headlights, froze up and didn't take what was there for him. I mean, constantly going for that taunt jet upper on the wall really did kind of get him in trouble, but it was more about the fact that he didn't actually get it. He got the taunt, didn't get the hit, and just couldn't close it out.
He didn't even land the taunts, it looked like, but that was 3 rounds straight for Atif. But really, that second round should have been Bilal's, right? He definitely hit the brakes a little bit too hard there, and he gave Atif that little bit of breathing room to find those openings, to bring it back and close out those rounds. And then round 3, he was just fully on the back foot immediately, and Atif just ran him over. So you have to keep the pressure going. And round
They be
1
doing
started
too
off
much
very well
on
in that
those
regard,
straight
but he
hits.
fell off as the game progressed. Let's see if he can put it back together here
Excuse
for
me.
game number 2.
I'm very
Okay,
tired.
very interesting
Anna's just the
stage
best character in the
here,
game right
especially
now to
considering
me.
What happens on that 3rd round? You're going to get the
She just do a
explosion.
lot in
And
general.
Look at the movement
It's not like
already.
Brian
Bilal
is low
using
tier or
the
anything,
3rd
though.
dimension.
But the
We
thing
talk
is, he's
about
been
damage,
sidestepping,
Brian
he has not
might
been getting
be
any punches off those steps. Now,
public
though,
enemy
while
number
standing
1.
Tornado at the wall. Doesn't get the
For the
proper combo
Oki.
extension afterwards, though.
Oh my gosh, so cheap right there, right?
block.
Nice
Engage a
punish.
Fisherman slam with the blue stuff on top. You got to pay extra for that, so you can get extra damage for that. Another low parry. My man is ready.
Yeah, he does the taunt. Atif's like, I can get up with a low kick here. He's like, low parry, I'm ready to go. 1 round up, Bilal, game 2.
I'm gonna tell you right.
I actually got the
gosh.
punish on the
And
orbital.
another thing
Very
that's really
nice.
been happening that I noticed about Atif, he really likes to use a lot of the strings to see if you're gonna swing at the tail end. Oh my God, I hate that in the Heat version. She still gets the combo. It drives me crazy. Flip him over. What's the Oki?
I don't know, but Rage and Heat, not
Damn.
gonna matter. Perfect for Atif.
50 damage
Oh
on
my
that.
gosh. All right, let's see what happens. Down back 4, goes in the stance instantly.
All the lows.
And just 30% right out of the gate. Okay?
He is fishing 3 cannonballs in a row.
Like it's a pirate battle. They just shooting
Don't
cannonballs
step.
at each other. Bro. And no duck right there.
Oh.
Wow.
It's
Engager
the
on
wall.
the wall. Big damage on the
That could be the
table.
round.
Yeah, booty bump. Extension.
Might
the
be
wall
the
might
round.
mess it up. The wall might mess. He's got another
saved him.
He got
chance.
scoped pretty
Doesn't
hard. Gets the hit
matter.
anyway, though.
Atif looking to make this a quick 2-0.
And the floor is lava.
Lava.
Let's get into it. Down 4-1. Man, like you said before, fighting on the back foot, gets the counter hit, and a big explosion.
Oh my
That's
God,
right.
he dropped combos
Gets the hit, though.
Chance here
Heat
with the
burst.
Okay, this is going to be big damage, by the way.
Hey. To the wall, not quite. Oh, it's counter. Dude, look at the damage, how much quick that was.
What a heat
smashed
smash.
the
Hit.
Final round, game 2.
Bilal needs
Bones
this.
be sharp with the low parrying. I think Anna's most dangerous. Utilizing the lows.
Low kick start, punish on down
That's the
4-2.
fucked up part. She can be dangerous with the
Small,
mids,
nothing
too.
Too big. Big tracking move right there.
Her
That's gonna
mix-ups
get
are very
Atif a chance to
strong.
Start his turn, and it feels like he just the offense. Once he gets started, it's so hard to stop him.
That's Anna Williams, and now the Heat. Good block. That's not that bad. It's only -13.
Oh my gosh, the counter hit 2 into the engager once again. You're not dead, but it is not looking good.
Big trouble here for Bilal.
the low. Another one. And
Atif just too good, man. Well played. Atif takes it 2-0 over Bilal.
We saw little glimpses of life when it came to the gameplay of Bilal. Just wasn't able to stop the Atif train, bro. My man's offense is so strong with the Ana.
Yeah, and I really feel like you can see his hand shaking right there. But Bilal, he had the side steps. He just wasn't capitalizing on them, right? Even like a step 1-4, step down forward 2, anything would have been better than taking nothing out of those situations.
I mean, we saw in that first game where he was getting like the side steps, like you're pointing out, and he just didn't do anything with it. Just left it all on the table. And look, when we talk about this game a lot, we talk about how you can't do much defensively, especially if you're fighting against somebody like Atif. He had these opportunities. He had the side steps, and he still was not able to make something happen. That's a testament to not only Atif, but on the fact that Bilal was just a little bit shaky going into that first game.
Yeah, look at the slow-mo handshake right there.
The slow-mo handshake, making sure you pay attention to it. My inferior half. I feel like that's completely directed at Arslan right there. The end game is going into the real life. In that first round, the first game was looking so promising for Bilal.
And he came out the gates ready to play, right? And then you go into round 2, and he just froze up at the end. He let Atif have all the momentum to close it out. And then round 2 is even worse for him, right? And this situation here, Ant is back round 1 for the second game. Bilal looked like he's like putting it back together. But Atif's like, hold on, give me a second. I'm putting Anna Williams out here. He's going to have to hold all my mix.
And look at this, especially on the wall. Tech's just a little too fast. She's got really good lows, so even in that situation, you really have to think about staying on the ground. And this was a good situational awareness thing. Just completely crushes the low. Atif, even though he didn't lose the round, he still looked like he lost the game.
That's what this game does to you, man. The first 2 setting here, going to final round situation, anything can happen with momentum switching, but Atif stepping the gas, using the lows to his advantage there, and closing it out, staying on the upper bracket side of things.
I like that every victory is a big thing for Atif. It feels like he feels every victory, man.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of the way he plays, the heart that he puts into it. But we're going to go to the next game, and we had Pakistan versus Pakistan. Now we're going to Korea versus Korea in this Group A.
Nah, this one's going to be another fun one. Moyle here.
Moyle versus Edge. Let's get it.
You can see the record. Last time they met, 2-0. Moyle in the lead there, so potentially has a small advantage here.
Didn't they just play each other at Evo? And I think Moyle won.
These guys definitely want to crack that top 8 this time around.
I mean, but look, one of the players that we have actively been talking about a lot is Edge. My man is due.
You get Anna versus Anna Grand Finals again, I might crash out. We'll see in a few days.
And a lot of players and people who know about the game will tell you Edge is probably the best Hwoarang in the world. And I feel like if he gets a good streak, I talked about this yesterday, if he gets a good streak, he has a great chance of making it very far in this tournament.
Hey, last year at EWC, Arslan didn't even make it out of groups, right? So
if not the best.
Who knows? We'll see.
This character very good right now, and he is the player that's really pushing that character forward right now. So Moyle, on the other hand, people don't really talk about him, but he has been making waves. He is super nice. He's got the Victor, but primarily has been on that Jack this entire time this year. So really excited to see what he does with this Jack here. He's kind of a middle
my
ground.
First Tekken, I made it to red rank, and then I realized this levels to this game I'm not prepared for yet. Hey, well, if you keep at it, I'm sure you'll continue to improve, and your rank will continue to rise. Tekken's a tough game, but
character as well. And I remember
sure you're doing okay.
When he was switching and going through multiple characters. I saw him play Nino once or twice. Then he had the Ana and not the Ana, but the Jack and the Victor still there. So he has.
Sorry, y'all. As I'm sure some of y'all know, I was up late last night playing 2K with the homies, so did not sleep for very long.
For the TWT finals
so good there.
My man was
got maybe 3.5 hours of sleep.
What a Shaheen on a back burner just because. Will we see it? Probably not. But the fact is, my man definitely has more than enough experience to make waves here. And like I said before, I just feel it in my bones that he can.
I think it'll be Arslan versus Atif again for Grands. Probably a safe bet. I could see either Anna and Nina, and Anna and Anna needs my go, but I don't think he's beating Atif or Arslan here. We'll see.
So Edge, Moyle, whoever wins will play Atif after. Who do you think will have the better shot?
Bad at microwave, your sleep schedule so bad. Back to wake up at 9 p.m. Hey, bro. On your business, bro. Why would you say that, bro?
In this early on, outside of Bilal,
I actually have no idea how long this
and on top of that, when it comes to having
phase is today,
versus Hwoarang, is not many of them out there, and we all know that the John just started playing Hwoarang. So I don't think there's a lot of representation for the character in Pakistan where they're really going to be able to have a chance against somebody like Edge. Don't get me wrong, we're playing against the best in the world, but Edge is potentially, like we said, the best Hwoarang in the world. And look, nobody wants to say it. They don't talk about this on Twitter. Hwoarang is cheap.
Hwoarang is hella cheap.
bro.
They took out a whole system mechanic with his character.
Exactly.
And he still has the counter hits from it.
Oh, man.
But, you know, I have heard Spag mention that Pakistan doesn't have a lot of good Hwoarangs to practice against. I don't think that's the case, though, or I don't think that's the case that really matters a whole lot here, because we've seen Arslan and all these other Pakistan players go through these tournaments with plenty of Hwoarangs in it, and they make it out and get the dubs anyway, right? So I don't think that's a huge factor. In this matchup in particular, though, you got Edge and Moyle. These guys play a ton because they're part of the STL tournament series, etc. So there's a lot of experience here. So if Edge is going to lose to anyone early, it's going to be someone like Moyle.
These niggas are playing out an entire Jin versus Heihachi match for their button check.
Other events really do play a part in this because they're playing each other in these other events, and we're seeing them play around the world. So there's a lot of familiarity between these two. But I love seeing this because this is the starting point for both of these players to make it out of this group, and it's not going to be easy. You've already seen who's in here, and I can't wait to see who's actually going to make it out of here. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. I'm super hyped because, one, I'm actually on a mic with Rip, and it's actually crazy. I'm mad hyped right now, but I can't wait to see what this match plays out because I don't know who's going to win.
Oh, man, this should be fun. And also, you know, the loser if this gets Bilal. I feel like if you're a Jack player, you don't want to go up against a Brian. You know, we've talked about that matchup plenty in the past. Still not a great matchup for Jack players, I think. But
when casual before the set. Yeah, I don't blame players for doing like a really long button check because that's somebody who's been to tournaments and whatnot. Last thing you want to do is get on the setup and be like, damn, this shit is mad laggy. I don't really, this don't really feel good. Like I'm not ready to play on this, or
let's see what the approach is.
Realize that your buttons are fucked up, that you didn't map your buttons properly.
Definitely made some crazy waves, and on top of that, like I said before, and you pointed out, he's been playing really good. I love that his Jack is like a mixture of like old school stuff, like you pointed out, and new school stuff. He's one of the few who's really going into like maximizing the tech, using the bubble. And I feel like now a lot of the players that have played Jack and stuck with him, they're starting to understand a lot more how he plays in that neutral game, using bubble a lot more. And I felt like what they did in Tekken 8 to this character really does fight a lot of the weaknesses that Jack had, where it comes to just tracking, being able to keep track of
Miyari very much so, yeah.
Try to like outspace you and slow you down. This character lets you actually fight that a little bit better.
We got something new in these pools, or is it Anna, Brian, and Anna again? If you have a problem with the best players in the world playing the best characters in the game, I have bad news for you. Watching tournaments will never be for you. That being said, these two players play Jack and Hwoarang, which I guess is a little bit different from the norm, especially the Jack pick, right? But you're going to see a lot of Anna today, and tomorrow, and the day after that, and at every tournament until she gets in there.
I like how he was not actually hurt. He just did that to make Jin feel bad. He's like, bro,
2K good like that to be playing all night. It's not, but I like basketball and I like playing games with my friends.
Oh, you're dead.
Hella dead. Round one, Moyle. Perfect.
Also, Atif and Arslan are both at this event.
Yo, perfect STC. Okay. Dang, I didn't even know they had those. We got the notification. Shout out to STC.
I find some character specials, but nowadays it's quite rare. The thing is as well that these are the best players in the world, so they, you know, they're going to be playing. Who they think are the strongest to give them the best chance of winning.
Good armor usage here.
Be careful, the bubble. Oh, I like that. He waited on the cancel because he might have gotten hit by the bubble. I like it.
Nice.
Got him with the heat smash.
Okay.
Round count time. This one's going to be a lot closer for sure.
I feel like it.
Both players very aware of each other.
Oh, you see him fishing with that down 4-2.
He's really good at landing those down 4-2s and the skyrockets as well.
I love how he just waits to like bust it out at the last second. You're like, yeah, I can move around in the neutral. He's like, oh yeah, just frame to the rocket. Armor, heat burst, back to the wall.
The John is in this. I don't believe so, but I really don't remember. I need to see if I can find the bracket for this. If he would have got that combo,
he would have basically took him to the wall. He would have been in a better position, trying to get the life lead. I don't blame him. Jackhammer, 2-1. Make some noise. What a call out with the armor. Punch him in the chest. Hey. Oh, wait a minute. Try to go for the armor again.
He's late on the Oki. Chance here for both players. He's ducking.
Back one.
Armor doesn't matter. He got
wow, the power crush was too slow.
Man, and we were just talking about the fact, like we said, my man plays Jack like an amalgamation. He truly is Jack 8.
Yeah, you can tell he's really jiving with the character.
You say jiving with the character?
Is that gelling?
There you go. That's better.
All right.
I didn't know you were born.
Nice skyrocket.
Just frame skyrocket. To the wall we go.
Dropped it.
Combos in the back.
Still gets the wall. And
then Moyle with the drop right back gets the heat engager.
Oh my gosh. Pressure's on Edge.
And that's why he had delayed it. That's why he delayed it last time, because he knew it would break the armor. What a call out. Make some noise. To the wall.
Tornado is not done yet. Drill it. Last pixel Edge here in game number 1. He's not going to get it. Moyle for game 1.
Moyle taking game number 1.
Into the low string. Okay. Okay. But look. This is exactly what I was talking about. The fact that they were so aware, and you pointed out that these guys have so much experience. That first game, the fact that he called it out with the heat cancel and then waited for it, and then the second game, and then he did the bubble. I love it. They're playing level 2 in game 1. That's what I like to see.
And Moyle with the jack up 1-0 here.
Yeah, that's why Hwoarang nerfed into the ground. You and 99% of people who play Tekken, apparently.
Ooh, engage.
Damn.
And look, that's what I was talking about. The way that he uses the armor with Jack is so good. It keeps his offense consistent, and it makes whoever he's fighting second guess taking their turn.
A lot of good down jab interruptions here from Edge.
Nice.
Sidestep,
back 3.
Plasma blade to the wall we go.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
Another drop.
He's looking for an attack.
Yep.
How far did you make it in survival mode and Demon Slayer? I did it a couple times.
Okay.
Like 2 or 3 times, and I got up to 20. That shit is actually a lot harder than I expected.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, that's a murder pace for sure. No parts.
Yeah, no, like even when you get to like, I think at starting at like 15, you're like, hold up, these niggas are like actually playing the game for real. Like those bots are really fucking good.
Switching position. Yeah, he's done it twice
It's
now.
the only Hwo in this 20. Yes.
Call out the one throw just to duck it.
Well, we've seen last time where he uses Hwoarang stance to actually just move around.
I don't think he's OP or anything. I just don't like him. Well, at least you have a reasonable head on your shoulders.
Says, I'm not gonna let you switch sides again.
I can get behind that. No, it's not like I think he's the best character. No, I just hate him. Like I can fuck with that.
Against these strings.
Not this time.
Yeah, corner now. Big pressure situation.
Damn.
No heat.
Found you from Persona 5 Gotcha Pools content. I really enjoyed it, so I want to check you out live. Hey, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. Right now, we're currently watching a Tekken 8 tournament. I definitely enjoy my Gotcha games, but I also play and watch a lot of fighting games. Tekken 8 being my main one these days. But glad to have you around.
Little sidestep 2 action.
Jack is not top tier, but being less played has advantage. I mean, yeah, but Jack is a pretty simple character for the most part, especially in comparison to a lot of others. So, like, there's a lot. It's not like there's a lot of like cheesy gimmicks or anything to like exploit due to unfamiliarity.
Peacekeeper combo from Edge.
And yeah, Hwoarang is very strong, but there's definitely stronger characters in the game.
Big damage.
Nice, gets the wall split from the down forward 3.
Hey, gonna get the round, and that is gonna do it. Edge looking a lot better here. But once again, you got to remember, Moyle up a game, so he's got another game to play, and he might be able to switch characters depending on how he feels. I like that. There we go.
Nice back 3, beautiful punish.
That was a punish there. Very nice back 3 from Edge.
It's the heat burst to the wall. Blam, blam, blam. 92 damage. Let's get it.
Shout outs to Becto-san.
He'll be back.
Dang, you believe?
No.
Is this a bracket for Evo or something? I'm not sure much about fighting games besides watching Evo every year. So Evo just passed a couple of weeks ago. This is actually the Esports World Cup taking place in Riyadh, where players are actually competing for a prize pool of $1 million. So it's completely separate from Evo or the Tekken World Tour. It's its own event entirely, but is every bit as exciting and as stacked when it comes to the players. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find the bracket for this. I can link it as a command in the Twitch chat, and also link it to people in the YouTube chat.
Final round, game 2. Backward mix. Goes to throw back.
Hands off. Oh, big low.
Armor, other side.
Back 1. My man's using the 3rd dimension. Wow, big mid right there.
Found it.
Burst. The low block.
With a low parry from Edge.
Very nice low parry. Was Jack busted in Season 1? No. He
was
bugged at the start of Season 2, which made him like really strong and really broken. But they patched it.
You see the mini pop off by Edge?
But Jack,
I mean, it was down to the wire there, right?
Outside of like that one bugged patch, hasn't ever really been that great in this game.
Able to clutch it out as he usually does, actually. And now
watching this through my work account. Yo, what's good, man? Welcome.
Loser gets Bilal in this group.
Did I musician play it or not? Nah, we're just really getting into the action. This is only the second match of the day.
You're asking about potential character swap here.
I'm just saying.
I think he sticks with Jack. I think he's playing well. I think the thing is, he's been doing a lot of down jabbing drugs.
Placing the edge to lock in, he made a bunch of slight mistakes. Yeah, his execution isn't as on point as I feel like it normally is, but, you know, show clean up. Manages to tie things up one game apiece.
Or do you feel like we're going to run with it? I hear the machine, and we're going to where the
Speaking of Persona, I low-key might open up Persona on the monitor right now.
We've seen the carry be
do my dailies and shit. I don't think I played much yesterday.
Won in the first arena. Now he gets the evil version to try to close out the set. Nice.
Gotta make sure my stamina doesn't overflow.
Jack 8 is really evil, though. I always thought he was a good guy, but he's definitely a bad guy. Trying to sidestep to get away from the wall. Defense, the name of the game here. Heat burst. Didn't catch him out.
The power crush didn't beat the heat burst? Hello?
Wow. Big low.
Nice down 3+4. The down 4, 3+4. Good shit.
And Edge has the lead in the set.
That'd be some actual thinking. Yep, I never liked him or lost since Tekken Advance. Since Tekken Advance on the Game Boy. It's a throwback.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Moyle's offense has come from those lows, so he's got the majority of it.
Yeah, I was using Nezuko for the healing when I was doing my Demon Slayer survival run.
Hold on. Okay.
He's my favorite character. Hopefully someone plays him. CBM is here, so he'll be playing Jin. Is Raw F also qualified? I don't remember.
Oh, it's a grip. Red bubble dash. Trying to throw, gets called him away. Chance. Still a chance for Moyle. Back one stops him. Punish that.
CBM might be the only Jin player, actually.
I don't like trees.
There are several players in here who used to play Jin, like Atif played Jin before. Chikuden used to be a Jin player. But I think the actual only Jin main in the tournament is CBM.
Wow, just risking it now. Well, float conversion.
Why did he have a combo for that? Why was he prepared? That wall could definitely explode.
Anyone watch Tekken Bloodline? That's the anime, right? It's pretty good.
Yo, go back over here, though. I'm not done with you. Oh my gosh, the pressure off the wall!
That was sick.
Oh my god, Moyle.
No, he dropped it though.
Oh, it doesn't matter. He still got the life lead.
Spin the heat, spin the heat. There you go. Plus frames, plus frames, plus frames. Neutral.
Sidestep, trying to get away from the wall. Red bubble looking for an attack.
What a fucking down forward too. Oh my goodness.
This is not gonna kill, and it's only 13 seconds left on the clock.
Switch position.
Any Kazuya Paul players? Keisuke plays Kazuya. He is at this event. Paul, not so much.
And the down 3+4 will do it. Edge gets the set over Moyle. He
well
stays
played,
in the upper
Edge.
bracket, and he'll be going up against Atif later on today. Moyle, nice showing, but he's going down to that lower bracket.
Wow, wow. And look, just imagine, right? In these trying times, I always like to look at how the person who lost the set was playing. He was playing ridiculous, but Edge was playing that much better. That's how you know.
I mean, definitely a lot of experience in the matchup on both sides of that one. Edge, great adaptations to bring it back from behind there and hold on to stay in the upper bracket.
Shout outs to Edge for getting that set, man. Lots of back and forth. My man showing you who reps, the team he reps, but then the Jack in game number 1 was looking so strong. My man looked like he had a game plan and he came in to execute, and it was working for the first game.
Oh, it was working for sure, but Edge, he kept it close throughout. Well, though, he was making good decisions in game 1, and things were honestly looking pretty good for him. But Edge, he starts that adaptation in game 2, right? It's like, all right, you keep on down jabbing me, you keep on having these hard ducks, let me start hitting you with some mids.
And on top of that, just Moyle being completely prepared in a lot of situations, ducking some of the strings, not always capitalizing, but just being able to oh, I know I can duck here, I can take advantage of it, and just knowing when to hit the brakes for rounds like this so you can make it a close contention match, and no player really ever gets the big lead.
Yeah, and again, the timing of Edge was so ridiculous. And I think the timing of him really showed through right there with that down 4-2. That's exactly what I was thinking about. To hit that down 4-2 at that time, in that moment, that is ridiculous.
My man had it in the closet for the longest time, and he's like, I'm going to wait just to bust this bad boy out down 4-2. It's funny because we touched on it early on, and he definitely pulled it out exactly what he needed to. Moyle going down a set, but also not out of the running just yet. We still got games to play here. So
Hwoarang being a fan favorite as always.
And go the other way. You see the 2 controllers of the reps that are coming to the stage right now.
Y'all don't get tired. Never mind, man. The answer is no.
Up against. Oh man, we're going right to this instantly.
Yeah, dude. Winner side of the bracket. Who's gonna make it out?
Oh wow.
I forgot. that this is so unlike the
Okay,
tournaments
bit of a
that
weird
almost
structure
any
to
other
immediately go to this
plays out
match, but
any
I'm
other
not
way
mad
in
at
the
it.
UFC
Edge
when it
versus
comes to fighting
Atif.
games. You're playing
No break for Edge,
back-to-back
just throw him
in a
right
lot
back
of
in
these
there, which
instances, and
honestly,
very
he probably doesn't even mind. I know for me, right, when I would be at
sitting up
tournaments,
here
when I'm in
confident
tournaments, I don't
after
mind not
sweating
having
through
a
that
break in
last
between
match,
my
you're like,
matches unless
"All
like I
right, now I
really need
gotta
to go
fight
run to the
Atif."
bathroom or
Like, come
something.
on,
Like
you
I would
that,
actually
but this
prefer
is
if
the
we
guy
could just
that
play
won that
back-to-back
LQ,
games.
right?
It's just not normally how it goes.
He has the experience to go back-to-back. And a lot of these tournaments, when you get down to that top 4 position, you're playing back-to-back matches anyway, right? Especially if you come from the lower side of things. But here we have it now. Atif.
Keep it fresh. Yeah, the adrenaline's still pumping. You're warm after just playing your match. Like
on the upper side.
All right, well,
as a player, like I would
everybody at
prefer it
home
to
is
be like
enjoying
this
these
more
matches. I'm
often.
gonna be real. I didn't know we was gonna get it like this in game 1. In the first group, these guys are sweating.
Dude, this is the Esports World Cup. That's how things go.
Yeah, man, it's too much money on the line. Every time I see how many zeros is up there for the winning, I'm like, geez, dude. I would be nervous just for the case, bro. Just being up on that stage. I'm like, how much money's on the line?
Look, for the
Anyone here
me and
play
you played
Torm
on the stage,
online?
right? It's our first time
Never
playing
heard
on
of
the
it.
stage, and there's just a presence you get on the stage, right? Like, it's all open around you. There's no one else there, and you just got to focus on the game. But it does kind of hit your nerves
After
a little
Tekken
bit.
8, do you think we'll get another
Unfun to beat
Tekken
up on that
tag or
stage against
Tekken
you.
9? Probably
But,
Tekken
you know,
9.
It's definitely a good
But
feeling to have.
we're
having
so
those dubs
far
on there.
removed from that. Like
I just wanted to rub that in real quick.
Yeah,
we
good
won't
thing
get the
there
next
was no money
Tekken
on the
game
line.
for
Here
at
we go,
least 5 to
Atif
7 years.
versus Edge. The second game here. We see what happened the last time they met. And I like that we got the tail of the tape between these two because there's always a lot of history when it comes to the fighting game community.
Love Keisuke. Love Keisuke's game. Disappointed he got cooked by Scrubby ass Eddie at Evo. Expected more.
This is definitely going to be a match.
Yeah, I think he actually got sent to
curious
losers by
see who's
K-Wiz,
gonna take
and
it. Yo, chat,
then
let
I'm
me
not sure
know
who the Eddie
who you
player is
think
that
is gonna
he
take it. Rip,
lost
what's
to
up?
it.
20-25 major wins. Atif
New
has
here, loving the
3 of
chill
them.
vibes. Hope chat having a good day. Love me some Tekken. Hey, well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to have you here.
Ridiculous of a stat if you think about it that way.
I mean, look, we started calling him Mr. Consistent for a reason, you know? But also, what can Edge do?
It's like
right now?
MMORPGs that are
really
low
put the
requirements and
tournament on
free and
his
give it
head.
a shot.
He can knock this dude Atif down a peg and make sure he has to fight his way out of
It's
this
$1 million
group.
split. There's
said
a
it
first place
earlier,
gets $1 million. I'm lost.
Edge
It's $1
could be
million
one of
prize
those
pool.
players that
First
could do
place
it
is like
early. I do agree with
250,000 or
you on that
300,000 or
as
something
well.
like that.
This should be a fun one. And you know Atif's going to be prepared. He knew exactly who was in his group.
That's another thing about I love group play and the round robins. You get an opportunity to be like, yo, who's in this group?
Yeah,
Regardless of who it is. And like we talk about these tournaments, whether it's
Harada has
the
made
big
comments
season
about like
finale
Tekken
tournaments,
Tag and like a
the
tag mode and
Capcom
stuff
Cups,
like that.
you
Like leads
get a
me to
chance
believe that
know
they don't
who
really
you're gonna
want to
fight.
take the
And
risk with
for
making
me,
a
that
tag
makes it
game.
consistently harder because there is no way you're going to be 100% prepared because they're going to be preparing for you too. But here we go, the Anna going up against the
Still cooking Soul Calibur can come back.
Going up against Atif. It's
Some premium coke.
versus Korea. Let's
As
go.
it is. This has been the storyline of these EWCs in general. Pakistan versus Korea. It's come down to those grand finals twice, back-to-back out here in Saudi.
And you can see one of the
They kinda
things
hope
that a lot of
NRS's
players have
next
started
game
doing,
is another
especially against
Injustice.
Anna, is using armor in that situation where she's looking for these big hits to get the engagement.
Yeah, and Edge, good block on the low. That Atif we saw using tons of low steps to the back.
If that was a back three, we would have had a whole different game. But look at the life lead. It's still close on both sides. Use the rest of his heat. What are you going to do with it? The low. Tries to go flow.
The flow with the drop. Good shit.
Oh, my gosh. Bruh.
Yeah,
Bruh.
Steve jumped up and down in his seat. He took the chair with him. Here we go, round 2.
Okay. Starting it off, and look.
Didn't Harada say that the next Tekken game will be his last one?
Because Anna really does take advantage of that.
Yeah, no, he's calling out the highs. He's ready for this matchup for sure.
I told you, you get an opportunity. When you
I think Harada will put out Tekken 9 and then we'll see someone else take over, and who knows where the series goes from there.
Evo Grand Finals, you know Anna was the character that everyone's paying attention to the most. Got him, counter.
We get the wall? No, they were way further from the wall. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Well, she was one poke away, but due to Gray Life, she's now going to have more health than him at the end of this. Into the Rage Art, get rid of his Gray Life, get the extra damage, the knockdown.
Plus gives him some health back as well.
All right, let's see. Let's see. Hit him with the spotlight. Center stage. Seal it with a kiss.
You know, I was really excited for Soul Calibur 6 when that game came out. And I didn't play it for very long, unfortunately. But I really enjoyed watching tournaments for it.
Look at the reaction of Austin, just with that down 4. It was so far away to even land it.
Yo, oh my gosh, finishes the string. That's one of the things that Atif really did get away with, and I'm starting to notice. We saw it at Evo, we're seeing it now. He really does finish the strings just to see how you're going to react.
Yes, side roll hit from
Soul Calibur streams are pretty hype.
low.
Most people were not around for those, but you definitely were, Bugs.
And now the heat down. Look at the amount of gray on Edge's side. Calls out the
Nice dog.
Wall might mess up the combo. Not enough for him not to get big
floor
hits.
break.
Breaks the floor. We're going downstairs with a
It's
ghost
eat
hangout.
first.
It's party time.
Oh my God.
Oof.
Oh no. Oh.
The block was good. The block
Nice.
Oh my God.
Atif a bit greedy there.
He uses it.
Can he get the wall? He does. Get the wall boom.
No.
Not quite.
Looking for
Nice
it.
patience
Trying
on
to get the
defense.
stage to the elbow. Oh,
The trade with the down 4-2. Oh my God. The flamingo step into the fucking up 4-4 edge. You're so nasty at this game, bro. Holy. Nah, son. That was sick. Oh, that was so yeah, that was so cracked, bro. What?
They're locked in. They're locked in. They both know what to expect from each other.
What was wrong with Soul Calibur 6 that made you drop it? Nothing really. Soul Calibur 6 came out during prime DBFZ, so like I just was like all my focus just went back into Dragon Ball Fighters as well.
Nope.
Tons of great for Edge.
Sidestep. Atif with the big damage on the board. Back turn combo. The lows. You know he loves them.
Yo, non-stop pressure.
Damn.
Final round, game 1. Atif versus Edge.
Final round, game 1.
Nice
jab. Down 4-1-3. Plus frames. Plus frames.
On the line right now. Who's gonna open it up first?
That was a great block with a good power crush.
This guy is good.
The punish on the whip. Counter hit.
Uh-oh. Set some of the goals.
What the hell?
The third dimension.
Thanks, Harada.
Game number 1 here.
Thanks,
Oh
Harada.
my goodness, back and forth. Whoever took the initiative and kept their offense flowing seems to get the round. Edge locked in, ready to go.
We definitely
Game number
take
2,
those.
Atif taking a breath.
We
Get some
definitely
water
take
in there.
those.
The epitome of locked in.
Hey,
The epitome of Bro,
that's not a Hwoarang thing though. That's just a Tekken 8 thing. Because I've had that happen to me, like on the receiving end, so many times. I have gotten hit by shit like that so many times in this game, where like I'm basically behind somebody and they shit autocorrects.
Now, if you're Atif, you pull out the Brian now. Nope, we're sticking
Yo,
to
Dasuni was good. People forgetting about DBZ makes sense. Yeah, it was nothing that was really wrong with Soul Calibur. It's more so that I was just so invested in Dragon Ball Fighters that it was hard to get me off that game.
Let's go.
Oh, you know, this is perfect for us. Let's get it.
It's so good.
Nice duck. And bro, ducking that is one thing. Ducking it and punishing it with back 3, like you're actually cracked. This dude Edge, boy, he's pretty damn good at taking it. And the guaranteed throw punish on the power crush and the block. Oh my, yo, nah. Edge is playing out of his mind. He was looking a little sloppy against More Ill, but he is wide awake. And that's what I'm saying. Like he looks like he's fresh off of a set. You know what I'm saying? He's very awake, very warm. The bro's waking me up. Y'all said I was all tired and groggy, and I still kind of am, but like I feel my energy levels rising as I'm watching this set. Edge is moving. Yeah, no, he's looking really on point.
Big damage on the board. Nobody's got the combos for Anna like this guy.
Yep. Plus frames. Neutral. Counter hit. Back 4.
That was godlike.
The drop. It's fine. I think that's guaranteed. 48 damage. That's a lot. Mix. Mixed up again.
Down 4-1 string. Searching. The duck. Stays in stance. Crouch low.
Incredible composure by Atif. Good shit bringing that one back.
That's my face right now. This 2-10. 1 round each. Final. No, not final game. It's only game 2.
They playing like it's final game.
I mean, it might be Atif. Oh, counter low. Engage.
Again. Why does it launch? Why does it launch?
Why not?
I can't believe you just said that. Oh.
You gotta have something fighting against Hwoarang.
Yeah, you know what? Good call. The Desperado.
Thank God that move doesn't heat wall splat, man.
What a block. With the advantage. What a duck.
I feel like he ain't gone for the sweep like once.
Yet 2 rounds to 1. Looking down at his sticks like, yo, you better get it together, controller.
Yeah, I'm doing the right things on you, bro. Get it
The
together.
one time he go for it, Atif gonna block it and launch him.
Engage.
Finally got my replacement DS Lite. Pokemon on old gym was so much better. That's what I'm saying, man. Because like for a while I was like, okay, there's a bunch of games I didn't play, so maybe I just have nostalgia and like bias for some of those some of those old games. But like now that I've been going back and playing games that I had never played before, it's like, okay, no, it's not nostalgia. These games actually are just better. Edge, tying things up, 2 rounds apiece. Let's get it.
He's dancing to music, that's all. Engage Atif. Trying to send it to a final game now, but here comes the down 4-3.
Nice float, great conversion by Atif. Gotta scale incredibly hard, but still gonna get decent damage here. 58, what's the mix? Ooh, great adjustment. Oh my god, and then the heat dash in order to fix the axis. Is that gonna whiff? Not quite.
Now I can get some health back here. Good offense here from Atif, don't interrupt. Good block.
Yo, Edge, you are plus frames. Jab. Oh my god, he didn't get the guaranteed follow-up. Atif mashed? No, he didn't. There was no counter hit there.
Atif here in just the group stages. Edge, our first qualifier out of the group stage.
Like I said, if anybody, if it was gonna be anybody, it was gonna be Edge. And I gotta say,
that's my god! Oh my goodness, Edge sending Atif to the loser's side in the first group in phase 1. Atif, who was likely the favorite to make it to grand finals, goes down right away. Now, of course, he's not out of the tournament, he's not out of the bracket, but he's gonna have to work pretty hard to get back to that grand finals. Oh, this would be so great if I wasn't automatically thinking about how everyone's gonna cry about how broken Hwoarang is. Like Atif wasn't just playing Ana, but you know what? We take those. Did he try to duck or something? I don't know. I actually am very confused as to why he got hit there at the end. I guess he tried to like step or something.
I mean, look,
about to put Hwo in the dirt. If Hwoarang gets nerfed really bad, like in the next balance patch, and like Ana doesn't,
oh man,
I might just quit playing the game. It's like I don't mind if Hwoarang gets nerfed, that's fine. But I just think that if you nerfing him, there's like 7 or 8 other characters that also gotta get nerfed. I'm personally of the mindset that every character in the game needs to get nerfed, but that's just me.
You can see the frustration starting to build up versus Edge right here in the Hwoarang.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it's going to final round situation.
Here, let me pay you guys out for the Edge believers. And surprisingly, Edge was the favorite in the Twitch predictions for that one.
And that's it.
I believed in the boy.
2-0 over Atif.
Yo, what a way to start.
Yeah, that damn near got to feel like you won the tournament.
Like, oh my God, thank you. I'm so happy to be in, especially past the hurdle that is a player like Atif. I mean, look, if you ask me, man, definitely in contention for the best in the world.
Edge just put belt to ass. Edge played so well, like super well.
Not looking good for Atif.
He was very clearly locked in.
Everybody's not going to make it out of these groups, and now these guys are fighting to see who's going to be going second behind Edge.
And here's the thing about it.
Oh, Gabriel, what's that?
Atif now into this lower bracket gets the winner of these two, Moyle and Bilal. There is a chance that Atif does not make it out of this group stage. Think back to last year.
Yep.
It would have been crazy to say that statement that Arslan Ash wouldn't have made it out of the group stage. This year, it could be Atif.
And we saw what happened. Like you said, last year was like, yeah, bro, it's Arslan Ash. He'll be all right.
Exactly.
And it did not go out the way that you thought it was. We're going to look at the tail of the tape. But just even more so to touch on that, we could talk about the fact that this happened not only in Tekken, but in Street Fighter. And the same thing happened to Punk, man. He came from that big victory, came to EWC, and did not make it out. I love you, Punk, but I'm just giving you the facts. I know you're restreaming. Shout-outs for being here. You know it's always
love. I'm your biggest rival, Punk. But one more thing I want to point out here. Look at that EVO 2025 placement. 7 for Moyle, 9 for Bilal, and of course Atif at second. So you got 3 of the top 10 in this one group here at EWC.
Oh, look, like we said, man, the best players in the world, man, coming here to try to claim a spot. These guys are still checking buttons, and man, the story is already starting again. A lot of people say, man, it's just Pakistan versus Pakistan now. And they kind of forget that Korea has been the long-standing head of the Tekken world for a long time. I know a lot of people are new here to the Tekken world, but that's just history. You got to open the books, you know what I'm saying? But now, you really do have them in contention where Atif might not make it out of this group. But you do still have Arslan. There's a lot of Pakistan representation here, so it's always love.
I mean, in just this group, right? There were 2 Koreans and 2 Pakistan. 1 Korean is out of the group in the upper bracket, qualified
That's smart by Edge because he kept going low on that mix, so he caught Atif ducking.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, welcome to the
Is
party,
Hwoarang
guys.
manufactured, or
Hopefully you
people
understand
genuinely think
what's
he's the problem?
because it is not easy.
So can you elaborate on what you mean when you're asking on whether or not it's manufactured? But I'll say this: Hwoarang has historically always been a character that people hate. So that the Hwoarang hate is nothing new, but I don't think it's ever been as bad as it is right now in Tekken 8.
They've regathered their thoughts, and now they've got to play for their elimination, right? Their tournament life is on the line.
Hwoarang is more popular than he's ever been before in terms of like character usage. Like he's never been this played to this level. I don't know what it is about Tekken 8 in particular that makes him so attractive to players, because like I said, he's never been like a bottom tier character in popularity or usage, but this is definitely the most popular he's ever been. So that's part of it as to why like the hate is even stronger than before. Also, prediction is going up for Moyle versus Bilal in the Twitch chat.
Using a lot of pokes, a lot of slow moves, the 3+4, just to see if he was going to move around, and that kind of made Atif freeze up and play a little differently, and that's why I feel like he was playing so well. Atif obviously, you know, regathered himself, came back, and was able to steal the game, and it wasn't even a steal, it was convincing. But what happens when if you potentially have to fight Bilal again? You know he's going to be prepared. You know he's going to be a lot more calm.
I love when esports feel like sports. Like this feels like I'm watching some like football or basketball in regards to presentation. The presentation of this is incredibly top tier. Very nice production for sure.
I mean, I feel like there's no way he's not.
You plan to get back into the tournament scene? I don't have a game that I'm passionate enough about to where I want to compete in it.
These guys are gonna make it through to even face Atif.
Jeez, man. Look, if you guys are watching this, man, you guys are watching history. I said it when I was talking.
I think because Tekken 8 is very popular, so there's a lot more eyes. That's part of it as well. Say it's definitely the worst it's ever been. I think it's just because the pressure he puts on you if you mess up and players can't get around that. Like, yeah, sure, but like, did we not just see what Anna does? She does the same thing.
This is literally the first group.
And I get it. Like, Hwoarang can feel a bit more oppressive just because of how quickly he can change between stances and continuously apply these mix-ups and plus frames. But generally speaking, the idea of plus frames into stance 50-50 is something that like the majority of the cast does at this point. Even Jack does that shit.
Lower bracket.
Anna does it better. Anna does do it better. She's the best character in the game. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I'm spending it all. I like that. Take the Oki. Make some noise.
Plus frames in the stance into mix up. Like Jack doing the same thing. I feel like so many characters I watch in this game do the same thing they do. And I don't know why they've turned this game into that, but yeah. Like obviously every character is not exactly the same, but like from a game plan standpoint, like yes, plus frames into stance 50-50 is the game plan of a lot of characters. That's not like exclusive to Hwoarang. Hwoarang used to be one of the few characters who did that. Made it cool. But now like everybody does it.
No pickup. Just a little too much recovery after the trade, so he's not going to be able to get the combo. Wow, rising one.
Hwoarang's pretty damn strong in this patch. I agree.
Definitely looks a lot more confident in this hit.
Oh, he's playing now. He realized it's time to play or go home. Throws out the armor, love it.
First person I've actually seen call it out.
Yeah, very funny.
This might be the strongest Hwoarang has ever been.
He had the counter hit, finishes the string, blocks the orbital. I thought the side step was going to save him, but has had an eye for these lows and low parry after the tech. We saw it versus Atif. We're seeing it here versus Mario.
10 frame heat smash, by the way.
Drops it on him.
The dive?
Wait. Miles throws it round. Get him out of it.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Bilal, Bilal's feeling it right now. Hatch it. Do it again. Engage.
Actually, no, Hwoarang was stronger earlier in the game because he's been nerfed multiple times. Like, he's still good right now, but, well, I don't know, because, you know, obviously before down 3-4 was safe, not safe, but safer than it is now. It's like more punishable now. I believe it was minus 12 or 13 before. Now it's minus 14, which lets a lot of characters launch him. You know, he's gotten other nerfs as well to like his wow, what a spring kick. He got other nerfs as well, like to his power crush and other things. Then also, you know, mechanics wise, this game has, you know, unbreakable throws, that are guaranteed because of like armor and stuff. So if you like you block the power crush, a character like Lee or Law can get like a guaranteed launcher there, you know, shit like that, right? Like he's gotten nerfs and some nerfs to some important tools, but the new like stance 4-3 and then even more importantly like the down 3+4, especially that move, are like such crazy additions to his moveset that like you could still make the argument that this is the strongest he's ever been. Because like Hwo being the character that he is, well played Moyle, is a character that, because he's like this mixed up heavy like stance rush down character, the trade-off for that to balance him out has been he sucks at neutral, which he did until they gave him down 3+4. That move changes things a lot.
Trying to recover himself right now, and we saw great like pieces of like his offense come together, especially on the wall. The thing is though, it was only in sharp bursts. The fact that like Moyle was actually controlling his pace so well, you have to commend it. But even more so, you can.
The only reason why I can't play this game is because every Tekken they have the same DLC. Yeah, that is a valid criticism of the reusing DLC.
Going up against a player like Moyle, who's so prepared, it seems.
Yeah, when I do those reach teams with the
One of the difficulties with fighting games these days is a lot of them struggle with trying to balance catering to casuals and esports. Not everyone can do it as well as Tekken and Street Fighter normally do. Yeah, and even those games aren't perfect, right? People have plenty of criticism for both of those, myself included. Yo, Rylan, welcome to the Yambu Black Ops. Thank you so much for the membership. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So many top players end up going 0-2. Like, you know, you hate to see it, but at this level of the game, someone's got to go 0-2. And you're going to see some of the biggest names in Tekken go 0-2 at this event.
I mean, it wouldn't matter who you are. It don't even matter the games. Your favorite player might go 0-2.
There'll be 8 of them here out of 30. Think about that. It's wild to think about.
Back to the same stage. Bilal has to change the outcome of this match, and he starts it off well. Big combo start. He can get the wall if he plays it right.
Yeah, that was really good. I always love to see Brian players use that forward 4-1 at their whip punish.
Wow, big mid. Get up. Okay, stays on the ground, both feet first.
Well, that's a good way to answer back.
I don't envy the devs, and neither do I. They've got a tough job.
Put it in your favor. And counting and throw. I like that. He's starting to notice that Mario is going for a lot of the bubble. You can throw the armor, and it's going to be a counter hit, so they ain't going to even be able to do nothing about it.
Wow.
Finish your strings. Hatchet.
Also, chat, I'm giving you a warning now that if I don't make it through the entire like stream today, I didn't get enough sleep. I stayed up way too late and I was irresponsible. So, you know, don't do my best, but if I have to end prematurely, don't be surprised. But tomorrow should be better.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe my man just woke up and did it. After getting hit, he was like, nope, cannonball straight.
That's what you got to do. I mean, think about it. On the other side, you saw
really hope Tekken brings a little shift and adds a new game into the big fighting game mix. I think it will.
What's the worst that could happen? I get a counter.
Tekken looks like it's going to be pretty successful.
Okay, starts with a low.
Can you believe we get to play that game next month?
You got to be a lot more. You got to take your turn back, especially when
I'll get some coffee. I don't drink coffee.
Looking really strong, really mixing up the lows as well. And just a great mix of using like his power crush. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. That's got to be one of the most devastating throws.
Of the new fighters on the horizon, what are you the most excited for? Marvel Tekken.
Fantastic this round, but here another counter throw.
Okay, counter hit on the string. Oh wow, Bilal.
When you plan on an earlier stream, you usually go to bed earlier. Yeah, I normally try to be a bit more responsible and know that if I gotta wake up pretty early, I go to bed early. But I didn't do that last night. But it's also just day one, and don't get me wrong, there's plenty of action. Like this day one has already been hyped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if let's say if I had overslept and didn't wake up on time, then I would have missed Edge beating fucking Atif, which is crazy, right? So even on day one, we're gonna have some really incredible matches, and every player here is a world-class elite. So there's like no match is gonna be boring or like bad. You know what I'm saying? So.
A lot of people say it's better for Brian. Doesn't usually play out that way, but anything can happen here.
When's that League of Legends fighting game drop again? The beta, so the way they're doing is that the beta drops in September, but the beta won't go away. It's basically a soft launch of the game because the beta is going to stay there until the game like fully releases. The 2X hype, 2K hype train fall off a little bit. Who's good, Juan?
The cameraman hitting us with the guessing game. I'm not sure. We don't even know now.
Yeah, I'll be playing 2K26, unfortunately.
And we're going to space.
A lot of it. Hey man, I'm just no.
Counter handle.
The wild standing 3 from Brian. That knee. Taunt back 4.
Wow, the taunt back 4.
Double jet upper combos, big damage. Oh my god.
I thought he was gonna get that.
Combo extension because they were a little too
Don't fit into 2K, it's a scam. I know, but I really like basketball.
And it's gonna break armor. K Jackson's gonna bubble somewhere and back. What goes out? Mayo has been ducking a lot on his Okazemi. And a lot of time, Bilal is going mid now.
Said unfortunately, bro, 2K is a scam. That game sucks, but I really like basketball.
No.
You don't have a choice if you want to play basketball, man.
Look at the gray.
Open chest. Open chest. Oh, you might be dead.
Gosh.
You might.
7 golden letters. Not quite. There it is.
Mayo answers back. Final game situation, 1 round apiece.
And stops that 4-round count lead for Bilal right now. They're actually exactly tied. One of these guys is going to move on. One of these guys is going to go home.
Wall. Trying to use side step left a lot here as well. Tracking with the instant wild stand 3 counter hits again. And here we go. The combo for the extension doesn't quite reach the wall, but now the pressure charges up. There's the armor to stop him.
That was so smart.
Right back.
Heat on heat. The burst.
I got heat
Very
too.
nice.
Okay, now this is really good. Lots of heat left on the side of Bilal, but this combo.
Goodness gracious, man. It's the wall. Bam, bam. Rah. Nice punish.
Jet upper, and it was a punish.
And just like that,
I can't understand buying a new sports game within the same shit every year. I can love the game though.
12 seconds. Boyle calls out the high.
But look, no extension,
So I would say that like I understand why people say shit like that. Like it's not wow the rage out of them throw. It's not lost on me why people would say things like that, right? But there are changes every year, and as incremental as they may be, the games are different because 23, 24, and 25 all have their differences that make them their own game, and there are things about 23 that I like, and 24 that I like, and 25 that I like, and like I can tell you like which one of those games was more fun or less fun, or like that I enjoyed more, right? Because 25 to me wasn't as fun as 23 and 24. Visually, sure, there's hardly ever an upgrade, but it's more so the gameplay that does change to some extent. And at the end of the day, you're still playing basketball, but they always make some sort of tweaks or changes, new badges, removing badges, the build system and everything changing. And I mean, you know, when you're dropping a new game every year, you're not going to notice a ton of like big differences, right? But if you compare like 2K25 to 2K20 and look at a 5-year difference, or even if you do like 22 or 23 to 25 or 26, like yeah, like 2-3 years, that's normally about how long you'd get between sequels of certain series or whatever. There's noticeable differences to me anyway. And Bilal takes it 2-1 over Moy-Il. Moy-Il going 0-2 in the group. Yeah, Brian's a sideboard.
Bilal got a big challenge ahead of him, but he also just stopped a big challenge.
It was good, Necro.
Right, I mean, maybe the victor would have gave us a different result, but sticking to his guns, staying with the jack, and look, we saw it work out in the first game, that red bubble bait, and did not work out the last time when he needed it the most.
Still kind of good first fighting game. Hard to say, the game's not out yet.
Staying here because you gotta play again right now.
I think he wants his key. He's like, I eliminated him, right? I want that key. I want that total.
Paying 70 bucks for a roster patch. Okay, just don't spend more on that game. Okay, but like by that logic and with that mindset, like y'all should feel the same way about Tekken 8, right? It's the same game. Same game. So just punching and kicking people. Same characters. They're even reselling the same DLC characters from Tekken 7. But you see how silly that sounds, right? Now some of you might say, oh, you actually got a point, which like, yes, there is some validity in that, which is why that makes it a good thing to say, because like, yeah, there's a slight amount of validity in that, which makes you go like, huh. But obviously, realistically, no, it's not the same game. Same thing with 2K. If you compare like, and remember this as well, Tekken 8 released in 2024, right? Or was it 2023? Regardless, there was 8 to 9 years between Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. If you go back 8 years in NBA 2K and compare it to like 2K17, very different games. Yeah, January 2024. So yeah, 9 years. 9 years between those games. So if you go back and compare 2K16 to 2K 2025, very different games.
But let's see what happens though, because now
any game that has a yearly release, yeah, you're not going to see as big of a difference between that game and the previous one compared to games that have years between their sequels. And like, I feel like I'm sitting here defending 2K, which I'm really not. I'm more so defending like why I would bother to get the new game every year.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Look how he's looking at it. Yeah, like he's baking the cake, watching it rise in the oven. That's
crushing the key.
Dom.
Who put the camera there? That was devilish, bro. Oh, the smile. He's like, yeah, look at it. I'm crushing dreams right now.
Oh my goodness, Edge.
He ain't even looking, just walked away. Oh.
But like I said, I also just really like basketball. And, you know, I want to play the new basketball game with my